Monks, I shall show you how the Dhamma is similar to a raft, being for the purpose of crossing over, not for the purpose of grasping. Listen and attend closely to what I shall say. Yes, Venerable Sir, the monks replied. The Blessed One said this, Monks, suppose a man in the course of a journey saw a great expanse of water, whose near shore was dangerous and fearful, and whose further shore was safe and free from fear. But there was no ferry boat or bridge going to the far shore. Then he thought, there is this great expanse of water, whose near shore is dangerous and fearful, and whose further shore is safe and free from fear. But there is no ferry boat or bridge going to the far shore. Suppose I collect grass, twigs, branches, and leaves, and bind them together into a raft, and supported by the raft, and making an effort with my hands and feet, I got safely across to the far shore. And then the man collected grass, twigs, branches, and leaves, and bound them together into a raft, and supported by the raft, and making an effort with his hands and feet, he got safely to the far shore. Then when he had got across and had arrived at the far shore, he might think thus, this raft has been very helpful to me, since supported by it, and making an effort with my hands and feet, I got safely across to the far shore. Suppose I were to hoist it on my head, or load it on my shoulder, and then go wherever I want. Now monks, what do you think? By doing so, would that man be doing what should be done with that raft? No, Venerable Sir. By doing what would that man be doing what should be done with that raft? Here, monks, when that man had got across and had arrived at the far shore, he might think thus, this raft has been very helpful to me, since supported by it and making an effort with my hands and feet, I got safely across to the far shore. Suppose I were to haul it onto the dry land and set it adrift in the water, and then go wherever I want. Now monks, it is by so doing that man would be doing what should be done with that raft. So I have shown you how the Dhamma is similar to a raft, being for the purpose of crossing over, not for the purpose of grasping. Monks, when you know the Dhamma to be similar to a raft, you should abandon even good states. How much more so bad states? Let's stop here for a moment. So here the Buddha is saying that the Dhamma is for the purpose of crossing over to the other shore. The other shore is Nibbana. This shore, which is dangerous and fearful, is samsara, the round of rebirths. So the Buddha is saying that that is the only purpose of the Dhamma, to bring us across to Nibbana. And then lastly, the Buddha says that the Dhamma is similar to a raft, and we should abandon even good states. How much more so bad states? Bad states are of course evil karma, doing evil to the body, speech and mind. Good states maybe like doing charity and all that. If a person is practicing the spiritual path, then it's not important to do charity and other good deeds. The point is to get to the other shore and eliminate the ego, the self. And also it can mean that abandon attachment to good states. Even good states, we should not attach to it. Just like the raft is something useful, but after it has helped you to go across to the other shore, you don't carry it on your head and go around. You just leave it down. So in the same way, when we practice the spiritual path, we do certain practices to get us across. For example, even like ascetic practices and all that. But after it has helped us, then the Buddha says, don't attach to it, don't put it on your head. According to the commentary, it says that what the Buddha means is not even to attach to samatha vipassana, serenity and insight. And they quote not attaching to serenity, is not attaching to the jhanas. They quote the Sutta Majjhima Nikaya 66 lah. And not attaching to insight. They quote Majjhima Nikaya Sutta 38 lah.